one thing that I learned in life is that you deserve shit. And I won't lie, there's the best lesson I ever had. Um, Everything that you get can be taken. Everything that you want, you have to work for it. And you deserve shit. Recently, I was playing Ghost Runner. I decided to go in the accessibility menu. It's not a big accessibility menu, but they had enough option. I won't lie, I put every accessibility option on. I was thinking it would be fun to see what the game would look like with all those stuff. Let's say it didn't want like I wanted it. The game that was fast, action based and everything, that you had to be really careful, remember where the enemy were, trying to put your reflex on the test and everything. The game went to a slow game with none of the above. We could call it, at that point, Ghost Walker, Zombie Walker, I don't know. Because I wasn't ready anymore, so it wasn't that fun. All the frustration went somewhere else instead of going through the part of the game that it should go to. The fact that you miss one of the action and you die. That made me remember a discussion that I have with my friend. I know, a gaming with a friend that exists. We were talking about Forza and the fact that they had an NPC that was doing sign language. On my part, I find it stupid. Not that useful. I was thinking that people who are deaf would find it more easier to just read what's on the screen instead of seeing someone doing sign language. I don't know. I'm not deaf. For me, the easiest way is to hear what the character is saying instead of reading. That's on me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That being said, I won't say that accessibility features are not useful. That would be a lie. They're really useful. Like when you can skip the button mashing or the QuickTime event or every stupid trend that gets in every video game because one good video game did it. So all video games have to try it and everything. Or something like the colorblind mode that can be super useful too. At the same time, I don't think that every video game can implement an accessibility feature without losing its identity. And I think that's important too, because nowadays people see video game as an art form. And, not all art form or not all art is made for everyone. Not all art is accessible to everyone. And at the same time, you don't want to impede the vision of the artist. And because it's a video game, if you really, really want to have the experience without the part that you don't want, if you're on PC, you can use some mods. So, yeah, it's not that bad. At the same time, I think that people have a good, bad, horrible vision of implementing feature in a video game. Like with Cyberpunk, I think we can see it takes a lot of time to repair the game. It's not the fact that they're just repairing, it's that implementing feature takes time, takes money, and takes resources. And I think people think because one company did it, every company can just take it and implement it. And I think it's not that true, because when you're at that level, implementing stuff require some, you cannot just only steal the code from the internet or all this stuff. You don't want to get sued, right? So it's not that easy. That being said, some stuff are easier to implement than other, but the game has some time constraints, some I don't know, you have a limited budget. They don't have all the backing of Sony or Ubisoft or I don't know, name the company that you want that have infinite money and I can put like a resource full time with all the knowledge on those parts without creating problem elsewhere. Implementing stuff in a programming language seems easy, but sometimes can be really, really annoying. I think. I don't know. I'm not that good of a programmer anyway. And now we need to address the worst part of the subject. There are those that use the word accessibility as a shield for their own incompetence. People think that they deserve the end of a video game just because they pay for it. I find that really, really entitled. One thing that I learned in life is that you deserve shit. And I won't lie, there's the best lesson I ever had. Everything that you get can be taken. Everything that you want, you have to work for it. And you deserve shit. Like, when you pay for a movie, you can see it, but if the movie is bad, it's bad. If you sleep during that movie, you slept during that movie. They won't refund the ticket for those moments that you slept. If you didn't like the movie, you will feel bad for paying for a bad movie, but that's it. You won't get refund. So, yeah, and if you're not good at the game or you don't like the game for the way it's playing, I think it's more a you problem than the developer problem. You can always make the game easier by using mods. You won't get the trophy because you cheated. And it's okay. It's a solo game. If you cheat, it's on you and your conscience. Nobody cares. Like I said, accessibility is good. Not everyone need to implement it. And if you're not good, not good. Maybe the game is not made for you. Maybe you don't need to see the ending. And if you want to see the ending, you can always go see a YouTube video about the ending of the game. It's not that difficult. Not that rewarding, maybe, but not that difficult. There are a lot of games that I didn't play, but I saw the ending, and it was interesting. It was not my satisfaction, though, but it was interesting. All that said, I think that accessibility is great, but it shouldn't change the game. It should keep the game as it is and just enhance it. But that's my opinion. What do you think about it?